What's up guys, welcome to the GC journey. In this video, we're going to be starting the GC for the first time. In order for that to happen, there are a few small things that we need to do. First, I want to throw the exhaust back on, change the fitting on the turbo coolant return line. I need to do temporary wiring for the fans, the radiator fans. And for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you might have seen that I already shared a video of the first start. Now, the car wasn't very happy, and after investigating a bit, I may or may have not missed a tooth on one of the cam gears when doing timing. So looks like I messed up again, and I'm going to have to pull the radiator out, pull the timing covers off, and get the timing correct this time. And so I'm going to do all of that. My friend Yotam, he's on the way. He'll be here for the first start to make sure everything's happy, healthy, correcting all the ignition, the fueling and everything. And hopefully by the end of this video, we will also go for a first drive. Now, it won't be like a wide open throttle pulls because I still need to brake in the new engine, but I do want you to see my genuine reaction going out in the car with all the new parts for the first time onto a road, feeling everything. I just want you to see my genuine reaction. So I'll quickly knock off all the small things that need to be done before my friend Yotam gets here. So I'll probably start with correcting the timing and replacing the fitting on the turbo, and we'll continue from there. So starting with the turbo coolant return line, I had a hard time getting a tool to clear the turbo enough to properly tighten the fitting down, and in any case there was some random fitting I found laying in the shop. So what I did is buy these two fittings from Vibrant Performance. One is an extender and the other is a nicer quality 90-degree fitting. The thing is, once using an extender, the existing return line was now too short, so I made a new one with the new fitting to suit. Now, when I started the engine for the first time, I discovered a small leak from the exhaust front cam cap. At first I thought I didn't put the oil seal in correctly, but after investigating further, we discovered that I probably didn't put enough sealant. So to be able to separate the cam caps and apply new sealant, we had to remove the radiator, crank pulley, and basically all the timing belt, cam gears, rear timing cover, and rocker cover. Which of course, I snapped one of the rear timing cover bolts, because why not? Now, as much as it is a pain in the ass to do this type of job on the car, it's better we're doing it now so that I don't have to drive around with a leaky new engine. We only did the left-hand side since the right-hand side wasn't leaking, but I'm guessing, with my luck, in the near future I'll probably have to revisit that side as well. After putting everything back together, I made sure that this time I have a second set of eyes looking at all the timing marks to make sure I did it correctly.
Okay, so we're just about ready to do the first start. Redid the timing, resealed the rocker cover, cam caps. Everything should be good now. Just gonna finish putting the radiator in, putting fluids in, and then my friend Yotam, he'll work his magic and we'll see how the car sounds, feels, and works. If it looks like I've had a hard time, it's because I have.
Once the radiator was back in, I had to modify the lower Samco hose, which required shortening, but this time I did it very carefully, one small section at a time, until it fit nicely. Once I was done with all the small things I wanted to knock off before the first start, my friend Yotam arrived and started with wiring the radiator fans. Once testing with the CAN bus keypad that both fans work with a button Yotam configured specially for them, we could then move on to the first start. So filled up the fluids, Yotam worked his magic, and this is what she sounds like. It's nothing very exciting and the car is supposed to sound pretty standard, but now that we have the new engine running, it is time to go out for the first drive.
Okay, so the car starts. I went around the block with Yotam just so we can get, he could dial in the fueling all the way to 4,000 RPM. We just made sure the fueling was correct for that RPM range in the various loads. So the car starts, it can move under its own power. Still far from complete. A lot of things still need doing. There are all sorts of things I can hear inside that are hitting each other. We need to see that the engine isn't running smoothly. It's not idling smoothly. It's not because of the big cams. Something's off. We still need to find out, we still need to do some more investigating, find out why that is. I saw that there's an oil leak on the turbo oil return line. It's from the fitting itself. Anyway, I'll have to order new fittings, a new hose, and I'll make a new turbo drain line. That'll give me the opportunity to also add a heat sleeve, which I don't have at the moment. So that's a good thing. I'm going to take the car home. I'm not going to be working on it for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be traveling, so I just want my car to be at home while I'm traveling, while I'm not here. So I just wanted you to join me on my ride home. First drive, I'll just go fill up some petrol. I want you to be with me while I'm experiencing the steering wheel and the throttle and the braking and the clutch and everything for the first time. So let's start it up. And don't be alarmed by the way the car starts and idles. It's, again, far from ready, far from perfect. Yep. So again, it starts, we have oil pressure's fine, coolant temperature, fuel pressure, IAT, I have all the information in the ECU Master CAN gauge. Engine's healthy, it works. But again, a lot of things to see to. Let's start moving and go put some petrol in, and we'll move on from there. Let's see. Okay, the car needs an alignment, that's for sure, but whoa, this steering wheel is sharp. Hell. This steering wheel. This steering wheel is something else. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I've forgotten how light the car feels. Like with the acceleration. The car feels very light. Very nimble. Yeah, something on the right side is knocking. I'm not sure. I need to see. I don't know if that's an axle hitting on the screamer pipe. Could that be? Maybe the angle that I reattached the lower control arms. The front control arms. Maybe that could be off. We need to see. So yeah, there's still a lot to do. But let's fill up some petrol and go home. Okay, let's go. Off we go. Rolling around. Forgot about that. So here I am going home for the first time with the new engine, new setup. Biggest change is the steering wheel, no doubt. Car's super sharp. I didn't replace the gearbox cradle, so there isn't much of a difference in NVH at the moment. I mean, feels pretty much the same as it was before. I maybe can hear the rear diff a bit more now with the new rear tubular subframe. Yeah, no, sounds pretty much the same. NVH inside the cabin is pretty much the same. It's just going to be a very chill cruise home. But like, I'm actually excited at the moment. Which makes no sense. I'm driving a car in the most safe, slow, boring way you could drive a car, and I'm excited. I'm actually excited. Yeah, you can hear the blow-off valve a bit. I don't know if the microphone picked it up, but I can hear it a bit. Yeah, there are all sorts of sounds of things making contact, which I don't like, and I'll have to see what they are. But for now, what can I say, guys? I'm happy. Overall, I'm happy. Probably the biggest thing was all the blow-by and the smelly exhaust gases the engine was producing. So now that I don't have that, that's probably the biggest win, I suppose. was the main motivator to do this whole engine swap. Listen. Nice. I've experienced a lot of ball kicking during this project, during this process. A lot of downs, a lot of not very happy moments. So now, feeling the car for the first time, driving it home under its own power, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Happier than I thought I would be, but I think that's just how it is. The harder the journey, the more challenges you have to face along the way, so the more satisfying the end result. That's how I feel at the moment. This is what I'm feeling right now. So, car's very bouncy. Need to dial it. I need to, do an alignment. I need to dial in the suspension. I'll probably. I've ordered new bushings for the front control arms, the front and rear bushings. So I'll need to get those installed. But I think for the moment, I'm done with mods. I started to reach a point where I don't enjoy working on the car. So many stomach punches, one after the other. You need to, when so many things don't go your way in a row, then it's time to take a step back, take a break. I think I'm just going to enjoy the car for a while, enjoy the mods that I've done, get an alignment, maybe do some weekend driving, some track days perhaps. No, sorry, not what am I talking about? I'm gonna finish breaking the engine in, then we will do the tuning. I suppose that'll be the next step. I will do the front harness. I'll have Yotam looking after me, so I know that probably should go my way. I'm hoping. I don't know anymore. Yeah, definitely wanna enjoy the car for a while and take a break from installing more mods on top of mods on top of mods and not enjoying them. Something I think to take away from the past 2-3 weeks and doing all these mods is I want you to know that if you're working on your car and you're not an experienced mechanic and you keep running into obstacles, that's fine, that's natural, happens to everyone. In real life, things don't always go as smooth as they do on social media, on TV or in movies. So, if you're experiencing challenges, I'm here to tell you that, don't be stressed about it. It happens to everyone. It's just a part of, putting custom parts on, working on your car when you're doing things for the first time, you don't have experience. It's natural for things to go wrong. Don't worry about it. Don't be discouraged. I think that's the main point to take from these past few weeks that I've been working on my car and things haven't really been going my way the whole time. So keep your head up, keep moving forward, and one step at a time. Just one step at a time. Anyway, that will be all for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being with me. And till next time, see you in the next one.